Hugh, what's going on, my brother? Hey,
Bobby,
hi-
afternoon.
hey, man, I'm doing pretty good. This is Terrell Jones Productive Academy LLC. How you doing today?
I'm awesome, awesome, awesome. I was just going over several of your videos, going to your site, looking at various things that you have to offer. Very impressive, very, very impressive.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I like what you're doing as well. With some of your content, and I'm excited for this call because the reason for it is I want to share a few things that's been working for me as a speaker and as a coach, and be able to share some of those secrets with you. And at the same time, as I was Cindy, as you've seen through the information ahead of time that I have a group coaching community. So at the same time, I'm going to share that information and literally ask you the same questions that I ask my own clients. So I'm not going to shortchange you, but at the same time, with my group coaching community, um, I'll I'll do a I'll do more of sort of like an evaluation, or as we're going through, just sort of see if you're a great fit, and if you are, I'll send you an invitation, and you'll get an invitation into the group, and if it's something you want to move forward with, we can move forward from there. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Well, now, where are you located again?
So I am in Virginia Beach, the Virginia Beach area.
Oh, yeah, I work in Hampton. I'm in Hamptonian.
Ah, nice, nice. There you go. So yeah, so we already know we got the same mindset, right? There you go.
And, I, and hey, and I started my career in the area. I used to work at WVTV 13, as well as some of the radio stations like Wowie there and stuff.
Nice. There you go. HBCU in the building. So all right. So I already know. So I already know this is gonna go well. We gonna be on the we gonna be on the same mindset. So all right. So let me ask you. So I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. Just so I can get a understanding of where you're trying to go and sort of what you're doing now. In regards to your business. Just give me sort of like what's the status of your business now? Like what topic are you speaking on, and what are you looking to either speak on, or in regards to coaching, what direction? Sort of just give me what are you looking to do?
Okay. So currently, I am a consultant with financial education services. So what we do is we help people with excellent credit as well as we teach them how to earn significant income. But bottom line, to get their personal affairs, financial affairs in order, so we can teach people to live independently, to work their own schedules, and have more time, freedom, and life with their families for the most part, and leave a legacy.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. So it's credit repair. So in regards to, if we're looking at a topic, or well, one, are you looking to do speaking, coaching, or both? Which where you
Both.
leaning more towards? Both. Okay, got you.
Both.
Okay, I love it. And so in regards to a topic, what topic are what would your topic be on?
So the topic we have various topics. So the topic is the understanding what credit is and how to use it. That could be one aspect.
Yep.
The other aspect, wait,
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. Yep.
the other aspect is that we can talk about the importance of having a book, talk about earning, the importance of having your financial figures in order,
Mm-hmm.
using programs to get out of debt, such as debt elimination,
Mm-hmm.
as well as to, again, how to put more money in your pocket and how to
Mm-hmm.
save on taxes. These
Yep.
are all we can talk about with what we do.
Ah, got you. I love it. So it's really like financial, it's like financial literacy, getting out of debt, things of that nature, and then at that point in time, you're gonna be coaching, speaking on it, and then so with that, you're gonna be taking. I'm assuming when in regards to the coaching side of it, you're gonna be taking those one-on-one clients and helping them get out of debt and
Absolutely.
get their credit better. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, sounds
And then
great.
teach them how to go out and do the exact same thing as well.
Ah, I love it. Now, how long have you been in business doing this, sort of teaching these kind of things and training?
About 3.5 doing this specifically, but when I was in media, I was also a trainer. So I trained a lot of guys. As a matter of fact, I used to travel the country training media outlets, radio, television, newspaper, cable, and internet companies on how to use and sell using qualitative and quantitative data.
Oh, I love that. So how many years has it been?
How many years did I do that?
Yeah, well, not just that specifically, but just sort of training and teaching and helping people with debt. Like how,
Oh,
how long you been in
well,
doing that?
maybe 22, 23 years.
Oh wow, I love it, man. You're a veteran. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, don't say that.
I love it. I love it, man. So okay.
I have a history. Again, my background is a history of media. Started off with sales,
Mm-hmm.
to training and teaching qualitative data in large media outlets, speaking at
Yep.
C-SPAN, speaking at NAVA, speaking at
Mm.
multiple national platforms.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, that's good, man. Well, you already got some of the credibility, so so that's definitely good. So with that being said, let me ask you this question. If I handed you a magic wand, right, and I said, Hugh, within the next 6 months, you could be wherever you want to be within your speaking and coaching business. Where would you want to be 6 months from today specifically? So that can mean in terms of either the amount of income you want to generate, or that can be in terms of speaking engagements you want, amount of coaching clients you want, whether that's one-on-one coaching clients, is that group coaching. Sort of paint the picture a little bit for me. Like, where do you want to be at 6 months from today?
So today, I would like to have a team of multiple people doing the exact same thing I'm doing as thing one. But in doing so, I want them to be trained and accountable for what they're doing in terms of helping other people. So I want
Mm-hmm.
to not just myself, to help others go out and touch as many people as possible to
Mm-hmm.
get their affairs in order and to help build a legacy for them.
Absolutely.
And so in doing so, you're building a community as well. So we want to, my goal is to really put it out there so that people can understand
Yep.
the benefits and
Mm-hmm.
grow, grow, and teach others to grow and be in a different lifestyle. Because right now, if you
Mm-hmm.
think about it and look at what's happening with the younger people, I'll just say,
Right.
that there seems to be a path that they're
Mm-hmm.
going down that no one seems to be explaining to the young people that this is not the path you want to go.
Absolutely.
We don't live in a world of we're not in a microwave society where everything is instantly given to you and handed to you. There has to be work put into it to make things happen.
Mm-hmm.
And what's happening is that you have all these statistics of crime and drugs, and here in Atlanta we have these things I call sliders, where
Mm-hmm.
people, you're getting gas in your car and someone slides in your door and they take your purse or your wallet or the computer, whatever it may be, or you're getting
Mm.
gas and they slide and they take your car.
Oh, wow.
So someone pulls up, asks you a question, distracting you from one side, somebody else is sliding in, taking your car or your possessions.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
So
That's
we
great.
need to take people from
Mm-hmm.
that thought process to living a better life and living a life that, warrants success and gives them the ability to do what they want to do
Yep.
if they don't necessarily want to go into a 9 to 5.
Got you. So what I'm hearing is you want to, from one aspect, from a coaching and speaking aspect, right? You want to go out, of course, get speaking engagements, right? And at the same time, you want to coach others to help their, I'll just call it financial literacy, right? But then also you want to build, you want to at the same time create a team of people who are also giving out that information and sort of doing coaches. So it's almost like you have a group of people under you as well that's training and coaching. Is that, am I on the right track with that?
Correct. Because you can touch more of the masses.
Absolutely.
You can only touch so many people yourself. But think
Absolutely.
about yourself being duplicatable and making it happen in multiple
Mm.
places across the country.
Makes
And
sense.
even going to the churches, teaching the churches that, hey, people don't have to live in a shell. They can come out of the shell. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what about those people who don't have insurance?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about how you can get insurance and get insurance that's going to give you a living benefit in case you have a heart attack or a stroke or something.
Absolutely. Right. Right. Okay. So with that then, all right, so let's look at it in three perspectives, because and I'm gonna tell you why it's important to be specific in especially in this industry and wanting to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish in these areas. So let's look at it from three perspectives. One, how many speaking engagements would you like to have in 6 months? Two, how many coaching clients, whether that's one-on-one or group, you can specify that you would like to have in the next 6 months. And then three, how many people would you like to have on your team as coaches that you've trained in, let's say in 6 months from today? How many trained coaches do you have on your team that's going out and that's training people on financial literacy?
So let's see. I would like to have about 15 to 20 speaking engagements,
Mm-hmm.
which is very, very doable.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said 30 to 50 who are actively
learning,
learning. Okay.
learning to help other people.
Okay. Okay. Got you. That okay, got you. So pretty much 30 to 50 people that's on your team that's looking to be coaches and help other people.
Correct.
Okay. Got you. Okay. And okay, so what do we have left? What do we have left in regards to coaching your personal coaching clients?
So my personal coaching clients, I would like to have, I would say if I had, if I could have those who are directly talking to me, somewhere in tune of 30, that would be great.
Yep.
Then, and then take people that they would like to bring on board to just let me
Yep.
foster a relationship that way.
Yep, love it. All right, so to make things easier, I like to give names to things because I feel like it's easy when you give a name to it. So let's call your plan the 20-30-30 plan, right? This is what you're going to accomplish in 6 months. We got 20 paid speaking engagements, we got 30 one-on-one clients, and we also have 30 people that's going to be on your team. You're going to have 30 coaches that's on your team that's going out and coaching others. That sound about right? Okay. So let me ask you this question, Hugh. Um, in regards to let's you've been in business for the past 20 years, right? So maybe about 20 to 22 years. My question to you is, what do you feel like is either slowing you down or holding you back from already being in a place to where you've already been getting these paid speaking engagements and you've already been coaching people on financial literacy and also having other coaches that you've trained. Like, what do you feel like is either slowing you down or stop you from already having that today?
Well, I think my mind has gotten off a little bit because of some personal things that happened in my life. I've had some health issues
Mm,
that have
mm-hmm.
recently occurred that were not expected,
Mm.
and some things in my life as well. So,
Sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm.
hey, we're surviving every day. Just a matter of time. We got to get it back to where it was.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
And to be frank, just so you know, I've had some heart issues.
Mm,
I've been diagnosed with heart failure, so it's taking me a step back.
mm. Wow, wow. You sound well. You sound stronger than ever, Hugh. So I keep you in my prayers with that. Okay, so it seems like there's been some health issues. What else do you feel like has been holding you back all these years from already doing the speaking and the coaching and training?
Well, I didn't have a system before. I have a system now, so I think mindset to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
I've done this before, and then things just kind of like turned upside down.
Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm
Mm.
back on track now.
Right, right. Okay, so system. Okay, so some health issues. Not having really like a clear system. Okay, for that direction. Is there anything else? Anything else that you
Well,
could think of?
new industry for the most part too. So I was doing before was not necessarily new industry, but now it's a new industry, and so
Mm-hmm.
it's a different approach. It's
I,
much more difficult to work with individual
mm-hmm.
people versus in a corporate environment where you've been forced something to be things for the most part.
Okay, which is the environment that you're more used to is more of the corporate and sort of and in your corporate was that the same? Were you doing sort of the same type of thing or giving away the same type of information?
Well, yeah, I was training on qualitative data.
That's what it is.
So
Okay.
training and speaking on
Mm-hmm.
influence and what trends that are happening in the country, trends that are happening with
Makes sense.
minority sectors, things of that
Yep.
nature.
Okay, makes sense. So you have some of the training experience from doing that, but now we looking more into the entrepreneurial realm, more in the new industry,
Right.
speaking, coaching, and all right. And so you're looking to get some clarity, some direction and strategy on
So
in
the
that area.
last couple of years has been entrepreneur, yeah.
Got you. Okay, no, that definitely makes sense. So one of the things that I know about success, and I've been blessed to know some of the top people in my industry, and who are making millions and impacting millions of people, and even just me, coming up within the past few years. I've been able just last year. I've been able to impact over 150 coaches and speakers and coach and consult them in more than 25 countries. And one of the things that I've noticed about some of the most successful coaches and speakers is that, and this is really just in general, anybody who's in business, is that their level of commitment looks different. right? Despite all the challenges that they've have or that they face, they find a way to get it done regardless. Like if you think about, like, let's say, I don't know if you have any children, but like let's say if you have, if you have a child and your child is locked in a building, and and that's your child, and you want to save your child to get out of that building, what will you be willing to do to make sure that you save your child and take care of your child? Like, what would you be willing to do if your child's locked in a building? Anything, Hugh. That you get it. Anything. You can. I don't care if the door's locked. Listen, I'm throwing bricks through windows. I'm climbing up fire escapes. I'm going through the roof. Anything possible, right? Because that's because that's your child, right? So you want to make sure that you take care of them, you save them. Well, that's the same level of commitment that we got to have towards our business to save and to be able to take care of our business. And when you have that level of commitment, then you're definitely going to be successful in this industry. So my question to you, Hugh, is why will you be committed over the next 6 months to making sure that you accomplish the goals? Because it sounds like you're passionate about it. And so my question, why will you be committed to making sure that this happens over the next 6 months, from getting to 20 speaking engagements and training 30 people and getting 30 one-on-one clients? Why must this happen and you're going to be committed to it over the next 6 months?
The bottom line is the need. There is such a need.
Mm-hmm.
When you see things that are happening to people, and just say, hey, they have made one simple decision, one change of course down the path, one thought process, one seed planted.
Mm-hmm.
It could have made a difference in what's happening with them today,
Mm.
as well as what's going to happen in the
Mm.
future.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you for sharing that. Let's take a step. Let's take a step deeper into that. Why is it so? Because you're gonna be spending, you spending time building your business. This time and energy, this opportunity cost. Why is it important for you to help people with financial literacy and get out of debt? Like, why is that? Why are you so passionate about that?
Well, you just look at your own personal family.
Mm.
Look at your own family.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You can start by looking in the mirror and say, let's open this door from the past and see where do I come from?
Mm-hmm.
See that there. That's phase one. But phase two is what happens if something was to happen to you and people rely on you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You're right. You're right.
So you just can't pick up the past trash bags and throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
You got to look back at those and see what can make a difference. And two, look at where you see the direction of your future going.
Mm. Mm.
When it comes to those people who are closely surrounded by you or around you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. And I really appreciate you for sharing that, because because that's one that I'm 100% with you on that tip. And at the same time, I could tell that you have a deep level, and you got kind of a humble, down to earth spirit with you. But I know you got that fire in you, especially when you get out there, you start working with people, coaching and speaking. And with that, I can tell that you have that passion and that commitment, and that's exactly what you're gonna need in this industry, because because there's gonna be times, especially, you sound like you're a little bit older, so there's gonna be some things technically, that you're gonna have to learn. So you're gonna have to get used to some of the technology. There's gonna be there are gonna be some hurdles, in addition to your health challenges, in addition to trying to figure out part of your strategy. Is going to be some of the tech stuff. So I don't know if that may or may not be a barrier, but I'm saying that in regards to, no matter what the barrier is, once that commitment is there, you're gonna figure it out no matter what. And you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I'm 55, so I don't have those kind of technical challenges. So I'm pretty much just a quick learner.
Good. Okay, good. That's good, because this is because this is on the job training, right? What we do is on the job training. So you want to make sure that you're a quick learner. So with that, so what I'll say is you're just based on our conversation, everything that you said, you're a perfect fit to be a part of the Productive Business Program. So let me tell you a little bit about it and what we do. So in regards to productive business, what we do is this is a community. and it's a group coaching program for authors, speakers, and coaches. And what we do is we help you make the impact that you want to make in the world, right? Because we got people who have different disciplines and different things they accomplish, and their purpose is different in the world. But also build the business side of it, the business aspect of it, and what does that really look like? So people who come into the industry is not 99% of the time. I don't have to help them, and I bring in experts and other things like that, but I don't have to help them with whatever their expertise is, right? Like you can, like you're great with financial literacy and finances and things of that nature. What we focus more on in the program is, okay, well, what does that look like from a business perspective, from a marketing different things of that nature. So let me jump into it. So there's three ways, right? So if we help you make an impact and we help you make income, or how do you do that in a program, Terrell? Great question, Hugh. There's three ways we do that. The first way is we help you build products and services, right? So in our industry, your product, the services, whatever that looks like to you, right? So if it's speaking, well, how do you structure a speech together? How do you structure a memorable speech together? How do you get people to give you standing ovations? How do you get people to bring you back in? Not only that, how do you get people to make progress? Right, and not just motivate them, which is super key, because if you get in speaking engagements, it's one thing to get somebody excited while they're in a room. It's a whole nother thing for you to talk to them 3 weeks later and they doing the same thing they've been doing. But how do you communicate that in speeches, right? So how do you put that together? Or let's say as a coach, well, how do you build coaching curriculums? How do you take people through a specific proprietary process that you created that allows people to make progress along the way and get the specific result that they want to get at the end of your program? Because I tell you, there'll be a lot of people. You may get some. You may be lucky enough to get people in your program, but if you have a 12-week coaching program, or however long your coaching program is, you got to get people to stay throughout the entire process. Well, how do you do that, and what does that really look like? Right? How do you put together offers and different things of that nature? And eventually, you're gonna want to do more than that. You're gonna want to write a book, maybe on getting out of debt or financial literacy. You might want to do a webinar. You might want to go live on Instagram or Facebook, like this. So, how do you put those things together? We're probably looking at newsletters eventually. If you want to be able to leverage and create a system to where you can go away for a week or a month, and you know that your business is still running. Well, how do you do certain things like put together funnels and put together Facebook ads and Facebook campaign? And so there's different things that we could talk about, but we show you how to structure and put all those things together. The next thing is, okay, now that you know how to create great products and online courses or whatever area that you want to go in, the next thing is, okay, well, how do you market it effectively? Right? So you got to be, and one of the things I always like to say is, it doesn't matter how great your product or your service is. Like, it doesn't matter how great your billboard is, right? Let's say if you have a billboard, if it's stuck in your basement and nobody sees it, you'll never make money, right? So we gotta have the marketing side of it down packed too. Well, what does the marketing side look like? How do you find speaking engagements? How do you find out who's your target, your specific customer? How do you go and how do you find coaching clients? Where do you find them at? If you want high end clients, how do you find high end coaching clients? So how do you find them online? Maybe some offline ways. So there's different ways and avenues that we can do that. But the goal, but the purpose is, and this is the second objective, is not only to create great products and services, but also to be able to market it effectively online. So those are the two ways. And then the third thing that we focus on that's super, super key, and one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of entrepreneurs in our industry make, is that they don't even think about this or focus on it. And number three is your personal brand. Your personal brand is so huge because as a speaker and as a coach, one of the first things that people are going to do is they're going to see what you're doing. Even when you're trying to find people to come onto your team, before they even join your team, they're going to want to know, okay, well, what is Hugh doing? Let's see what he's doing. Now, you got to have things online, right? So that's what the world sees. That's what I saw on your page. That's what everybody sees, right? But what does that look like? And not only what does that look like, how are you going to be different and stand apart from everybody else? Because I promise you, there's tens of thousands of people that teach you how to get out of debt, that teach you financial literacy. But what's going to make people want to go to Hugh? What's going to make people want to go to you is your personal brand. The crazy part is, are you familiar with Kylie Jenner? You ever heard of Kylie Jenner? I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah, I've heard of colleges.
So Kylie Jenner, right, from the Kardashians. Crazy part is, Literally this year she became a billionaire.
Right.
And she became a billion. What's crazy about it, I heard that, I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. So I was doing some research, and I ended up coming across L'Oreal. And so, so she sells cosmetics, L'Oreal's cosmetics. And so for the past, I was looking some information up, and L'Oreal has been in business since 1907. They are a Fortune 500 company, and their net worth is just over $1 billion. So I started thinking about it and said, that's crazy. How can a 21-year-old girl be making the same net worth as a 100-year-old Fortune 500 company? And what it really came down to is her personal brand is powerful. She has people who, anytime she posts something, she puts something out, people buy it immediately. People want to follow her. People like her stuff. It doesn't matter what she's selling because her personal brand is that strong. What I'm saying is, we got to get your personal brand that strong, right? All right, have you ever heard of E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher? E.T. Eric Thomas.
What is that name?
I can almost guarantee you've heard of Eric Thomas before. He's the world's number one motivational speaker. They call him, his name is Eric Thomas, also known as E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. He's the number one motivational speaker in the world. If you ever saw any motivational videos on YouTube, he was probably in a mashup, or you probably saw his video. You might not know you was watching him, but he's the number one motivational speaker in the world. And I say that because, one, I know him personally, and one of the things that he said was, you know, I'm not really even saying anything that's that dramatically different than I was saying like 15 to 20 years ago. He said, but you know what really changed? He said, my personal brand over the years. He said, when I first started speaking, I was talking to schools nobody knew. I was helping people that the world didn't know. But over time, I started working with D1 schools and colleges. I started working with Ivy League schools. Then I started working with the Fortune 500, Fortune 50 CEOs. Now I work with the NFL, the NBA, and they fly me out. They pay for my flight to come out. They put me in 5-star hotels and resorts, and they pay me $50,000 to step on a stage. They stage and speak for an hour, or $50,000 to coach me. And the only reason that happens is because I built my personal brand over the years. And that was powerful for me. So that's one of the things that we focus on with everyone in the group is, okay, you got products, services, you know how to market, but also we need to make sure that your personal brand is looking good, is looking quality. So when somebody looks up Hugh and say, listen, do I need should I have a financial coach or a coach to come out, or should I hire Hugh to come out and speak? Okay, I see what he was doing. Oh, okay, I see what he's doing. I see what he's speaking on. I see who he's helping. So that's super huge. So those are the three objectives that we focus on, and what you're gonna start noticing is that you not only are you getting more clients, but you're gonna start noticing that people are gonna start spending more money with you. Organizations are gonna start spending more money with you. Instead of people who are just hiring you to come speak. You might go speak at an organization, but then you'll go to an organization and speak, but then also you'll get coaching clients from that. You know what I'm saying? And then from that, you might also get people who you've helped to say, you know what, I want to help other people too. You helped me, I learned some great strategies from them. You know what? I want to be part of your team and I want to help others. Right. So it'll grow like that. And so that's what we go that's what we'll do. And then you'll also notice that people are staying with you longer. Not just, okay, well, I want to get, a quick coaching or consultation session with Hugh, but I also want Hugh I want to stay with him. But let me see what this thing look like for the next 6 months. If I stay with Hugh for the rest of 2019, what's that going to look like for me? Right. So that's what we focus on in a nutshell. Does that make sense? And so that's what we focus on, man. And in regards to me, I'm here 100%, for everybody that's in a group. I pride myself on holding everybody's hand in the group, every step of the way. I'm here. In regards to my level of commitment is, I give you everything that I have, all the resources that I have. So everybody in the group has my coaching contracts, they have my speaking contracts. I have a lot of connections in the industry, so I bring on some of the top quality people.
What company you with? What company you with?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Did you get the company?
Oh, hold on. You breaking up a little bit, Hughes. Can you give me that one more time?
I said in one of your videos it said you were in network marketing.
No, no. So this is my company. I was in network marketing years ago. This is my company, right? So
Yeah,
my
it did say that. That's why I was wondering.
Okay, well, yeah, that's where I started years ago, and if it is, I got to check that out because I'm not currently in network marketing now. That's where I started. That's where I initially got my motivation from. So with that being said, I'm all in, and I bring on experts. I had one of the top YouTube guys come on one of our calls. Actually, one of the very high level YouTube, one of the guys who went from like 6,000 subscribers to over 6 million in less than 6 years. He came on and he showed everybody how to explode their YouTube. I just had one of the world's number one social media experts who actually is the social media manager for Eric Thomas's page. I know her personally. She came on our call literally last week, and she showed everybody how to get more engagement, how to get leads off of Instagram and Facebook, and bring them in into consultation sessions or to get speaking engagements and things of that nature. So, so any resources I have, I give 100%, so that's everything that I get from my perspective. Are you following me? And then in regards to the company what I'm part of, so this is sort of like what I have going on like behind the scenes. So my company is, if you watch my videos, you probably see like productive in some of my videos, right? The reason is my company is Productive Academy LLC, right? So with that, under that, I have different products and services that I offer. So one is I do speaking for corporate nonprofits, schools, universities. That's one thing. That's one line of business, one area that I do. Another thing that I do is I do conferences, I do workshops. And these are monthly. Every month, I bring out the top quality entrepreneurs and CEOs in the Hampton Roads area. I'm part of the Black Chamber of Commerce out here, so I have a lot of connections, and so a lot of them come out. Say that again.
I love that area.
Yeah, I mean it's great. It's great. It's
I went to school at though.
yeah. So
Not in Atlanta.
yeah, yeah. So and it's parts of Atlanta that's the same way too. Cause I'm out there. I'm actually gonna be out there. Coming up probably like in a couple weeks. So what I'm saying is, I'm out there too. Cause I know I do business out there as well. So with that, so that is one of my other lines of business. I do one-on-one coaching. I do group coaching. I do book. I have 3 books out. I got another book that's coming out, which is a planner. Early spring, which is probably maybe within the next 2 months, and then got another book that's going to be coming out by Christmas of this year. So the only reason I say all of this is because everything that you'll be learning and getting out of the program is not theory. These are not things that I think work or that maybe could work or. Oh, we hung up. The call fell. All right, here we go. Hey, sorry about that, Hugh. I don't know how we got disconnected there.
But no, I saw that plan and I did sign up for it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so definitely appreciate that. Yeah, so that's literally the same planner that I use. So that's the planner that I have. And in regards to so those are the different areas that I work with. And that I do under that umbrella company. So that's literally, that's everything from what you can get out of the program, from coaching products. So the objectives, like I said earlier, which is making sure we help you build the products and services, we help you market them, and then build that personal brand, which is huge. I'm there with you every step of the way, provide you all the resources that I have, and at the same time, you see everything that I'm doing, and then plus we have the people already within the program are super supportive, and these are going to be some of your best people to do collaborations with as well. So that's what everything is in its encompassing factor, and also too in regards to the structure. So let me just tell you a little bit about that, because so that's what the program is. In regards to the structure, so this is a group coaching month. This is a week to week group coaching program, but the investment is monthly. And each and every week, we get on the phone from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, And what we do is we train on a particular, and this is what really makes this different than all the other coaching programs out there, to where you'll join a coaching program and they'll say, okay, Hugh, how'd you do today? All right, well, or how'd you do the past week? Okay, well, you didn't accomplish what you wanted to, or you did. Okay, well, how can you do better? And literally that's 90, and I can tell you because I spent 20 grand in a year of my time going through a lot of the high level coaching programs. And you're either not going to get the attention that you deserve, or B, they don't really have any kind of structure in regards to how to help you get progress. So with this program, is the first 30 minutes of the call is going to be nothing but training on a particular topic. So it might be okay, how to get, which we already did some of these sessions already, but how to get coaching, how to get coaching clients. What does that consultation call look like for your coaching clients? Where to find them at? How do you get speaking engagements? What does that conversation look like? How do you find them online? And so we have literally like how to negotiate, how to put out content organically on your social media and on Instagram. So we have a bunch of calls like that already, and we have more that's, and we continually to have them each and every week. So that's what the first 30 minutes is straight content. The second 30 minutes is nothing but live coaching and Q&A. So you might find yourself on a call and say, you know what, Terrell, this last week has sort of been a little bit rough because I wasn't really clear on, maybe either the strategy, or I wasn't really clear on, something I had to do, or I was talking to a few people last week and they didn't really seem like they was interested in getting my services. What's a good approach that I should use? And literally, I'll ask you, okay, well, who are you targeting? Where did you go? What did the conversation look like? And if we have to, we will get on a role play and role play it out right on the call. Because I tell everybody that you will never come on a call 2 weeks in a row going through the same thing, because we're going to overcome it, and then you'll go out, you'll execute on that, and then we'll making progress. So literally, once you start making that progress every week, you can see how easily in 6 months you could look up and have the speaking engagements that you want, have the coaching clients that you want, and then also bring the people on as and train coaches in order to make that impact. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, say that again, Hugh.
Yes, I got you.
Yep. So yeah, so that's everything in a nutshell what the program entails. And what I would say is this: believe me, if you do half as well as the rest of my clients in this program here, you're gonna be very, very impressed. Sounds fair enough?
What kind of we have in your program?
I'm sorry. Say that again. It's a little bit low.
What kind of clients do you currently have in your program?
All the clients in the
Background.
background. So all the clients in my program right now are authors, speakers, and coaches, right? So these are not like truck drivers and different people, like literally. And what's funny about it is I specifically handpicked every single person who came into the program, because I wanted this program to be people who are committed to the process, right? So with that, so one, that was the main thing. So I can't really pinpoint like just one. We have people who have all different, from teachers to to people who are who is in counseling, and we have all different types of backgrounds, and people from that's all over the country, and that's international, that's within the program. But there's one common thread outside of the fact that they have a mission that they want to monetize, and is that level of commitment. That was one of the main things that I wanted, because you have to immerse yourself in an environment in order to really level up, and level up quickly in a way to where you can make the impact and you can make the income that you want to make. Because there's some people that I speak to and they say, well, like this one girl I was talking to recently, and I was, asking about coaching, different things. And she was saying, well, I want to help people here or there, and I could talk to some people and help them out, when I feel like, in the X, Y, Z, and that's okay if that's what she wants to do. That's fine, but this is not the right program for you, because it's a hobby. I want people who really, they want to make an impact in the world, but they also want to build a business. Or there was another guy recently I was talking to too, and he was saying, yeah, for real, I want to do coaching, but he's like, yo, for real, like right now, I want to make some extra money because I just lost my job at XYZ, and I get it, and that's okay if that's what you want to do. At the end of the day, this is not really the right program for you, because I don't want people in this program who just in it for hustle, right? So you just try to make a couple quick dollars. So if you hustling or if it's a hobby, this is not the right program for you. But if you committed, this is something that you really want to do. You passionate about your topic. That then this is the program for you. So that's why I hand select everybody that's in the program. So I can't really pinpoint one particular background because it's people from all types of background, all over the country, all over the world. And with that, the one thing I was really looking for is a level of commitment for them to be in a program, so they can so they can see it through and they can get the results that they want to get. Follow what I'm saying?
I do. I do. Mm-hmm.
So that's really that part of it. And one of the what I would say is one of the best parts of the program is that it's customized to you, to your strategy specifically, right? So this is a group coaching program, but every person I have a one-on-one with. So what's going to happen is we're going to do a one-on-one, and we're going to sit down and come up with a customized strategy, because those are your goals, right? But we have other people who are authors, we have other people who want to do international speaking, everybody has different goals, right? It's the
Right.
same for the most part, but specifically, we still going to come up with a business model specifically for you, right? So you want, because not everybody wants to train other coaches to do what they do, right? So you got to come up with a customized strategy for you. So we'll come up with a customized strategy for getting the speaking clients, getting the speaking engagements, getting your coaching clients, and so we'll hop on a call. So then now, once we get on a call, what it really is just like, all right, Hugh, what do we got to do to level you up this week? What do we got to do to help you get the clients this week? What do we got to do to help get you to that next step this week? In addition to the other training that you're going to get. So by the time we look up at the end, like, all my goal is going to be for you is to be able to accomplish those goals you said doing accomplish in 6 months. Like, that's it. Like, that's what I want to help you do. Right? If you want to adjust it afterwards and keep going with the program, that's fine. But that's going to be our goal for the next 6 months. So that's what it is. And like I said, I'm gonna be by your side every step of the way, and the community is supportive, and this is what I do. Like, I'm not like in real estate and do other, like, this is literally what I do, speaking and coaching. So that's that, and what I would say in regards to just getting started. So there's two things. So there's two ways we can go, right? And this is more in terms of what the investment looks like in the program. So one of the funny part is I had a conversation with one of our clients recently. He said, "You know what, Terrell?" He said, "I'm gonna be honest. You give a lot away." He said, "For the amount of information and how valuable it is, I would be willing to pay $5,000 a month to be in this program." And as flattered as I was to hear that, one of the first thoughts that came to my mind is I would never charge that. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna charge it, right? I'm not gonna say that. But what I am gonna say is that's not my focus. That's not my focus at this point in time right now. I came with this program last year, maybe last fall, and this was like after me being through a bunch of other programs, and having success in this, and I said, you know what? I want to make a program that's affordable for people to come in and be able to build their business. And so that's where I'm at in regards to the program. So it's not $5,000 a month, but for this program on a monthly basis is only $199. And for $199 a month, our goal each and every week is to get you those speaking engagements, those 20 speaking engagements, which is very doable, right? We're probably going to end up getting you more if your schedule permits it, right? But it's up to you. How many you want to get. But the goal is we're going to get you that. We're going to get you those coaching clients, those one-on-one coaching clients. I already know you're going to be a beast at that, but we're going to show you how to do that, and then also be able to get to train the amount of coaches that you want as well. And we're going to have that strategy to be able to help you do that as well. And so that's what it is. So there's really two options. One option is you could do the $199 a month, and you can continue to do that. And it's a month to month program, so it's not like a sprint contract or anything. Like, literally is month to month. And I say 6 months just because that's a good time frame, but literally, I have people that stay with me, past that. And so you could stay past it, but I just like to say 6 months. So you can either do $199 a month, or if you want to rock out for 6 months and see this thing through, say, you know what, Terrell, I like the program, I feel like you can help me. This is what I'll do for you. We can do, so that would be 1,200 over the next 6 months. But instead of 1,200 over the next 6 months, right, from the 199, you can invest $7.99, and for $7.99, that we'll just be together every single week, and you don't have to worry about anything else. Like after that, it's just all right. Let's get to work every single week. Let's make sure we give you more speaking engagements, more coaching clients, and we getting you more people that you can that's interested into becoming coaches and training people.
What you said? How many weeks?
So 6 months.
6 months as well.
Yeah, so I mean 6 months. So whatever however many weeks that comes out to, right? So I mean it's typically around 4 weeks in a month. So with 6, 12, 18, so yeah, 24. So yeah, so that'd be about 24 weeks. So whichever way, whichever way you wanna go with that. Right? Sounds good?
Sounds good. I have to work it out. Sounds good. Your mom says that and I looked up her and she helps on that as well. That she does like 50,000 and she pays these people and then she charges people for them for her to mentor them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Charges a lot of money. So.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and that's why I said that this program is very affordable because there's a lot of and I've paid more. Like I've literally paid at least up to $1,000 a month to be in other programs. So I'm well aware that this program is priced very very modestly. I'm very well aware of that. But I have a different business model. Everybody does see my business model is not to charge as much people as possible to get into this program, right? My business model, my personal business model is I help you over these next 6 months. You get the amount of results that you want, and you say, you know what, you got to rock with my man Terrell. You got to rock with this program. You got to rock with him because look, these are the results that I've been getting. You'll be able to show people results, and then that is what's going to make people interested. That is my motto. My motto is to get you results, and you refer people to come into the program. It's not to charge these outrageously large prices, to get you in and just make money. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the long term, and I pride myself on being here for the long term and working with my clients over the long term and helping them get results. That makes sense?
What are some of the things, I'm just checking it out, but what are some of the things that you do to ensure speaking engagement? Right? Are you like the chamber and weekends in the chamber, or how are you doing that?
You getting into the nitty gritty. That's what the program is for. That's what that is what the program is for, my brother. We help you do all of that. But I will tell you this. I'll drop some nuggets along the way. All I'm gonna say is follow the yellow brick road. That's all I'm gonna say. Follow the yellow brick road. Everything that I do, and
Okay.
that's all I'm gonna say is that I tell everybody in the group everything that I do is strategic, down to all the content that you see me put on there's not one random post that I put on my content. Actually, I literally just did a video on random posts. Like there's not one thing. I don't put random things on. It may look random or it may look fun. You'd be like, oh, somebody's dancing or look a little entertaining. Everything is strategic, and that's going to be one of the biggest lessons that you're going to learn in regards to the program. So that's what everything is, and it entails. So you're going to get the products and services. We're going to show you how to market. We're going to definitely help you build your personal brand, because that's what originally attracted me to you is I see that you were doing the financial literacy, and you had some good quotes and stuff like that. But we got to get your Instagram in shape, because it's being in this industry is huge, because the very first thing that they're going to do is they're going to see, all right, what does Hugo already have out in the world. And it's hard to tell that looking at your page and looking at your content and your social media. So we're gonna work through all of that, and that's and what's gonna happen is, in regards to just getting started, our first call is gonna be me and you come up with the your business model, and then I'm gonna send you the information in regards to getting it our next call, right? So our upcoming call on Tuesdays, and then I'm also going to give you online access so you can watch all the previous weeks of calls, and I'll recommend which ones based on knowing what you're looking for. I'm gonna recommend certain ones to watch first. And so we'll do that. And then I'm also going to drop you into the Facebook mastermind so you can meet everybody else that's in the group, because you're going to be doing collaborations as well. That's going to help you get out your impact. So that's everything in a nutshell. And in regards to the investment for the program, which way are you leaning more towards in regards to the option? Is it more of the monthly, or is it more of just of the 6 months?
Well, that part I'm going to have to work out. I have to see which one's going to work best for me. Because I'm working on it. Frankly, I don't have the money right now, but I will have the money. So let back out with it. I'll go ahead and say about that.
Okay. Okay. But does the idea make sense to you? Do you like the
It
program?
does. Oh, it does. I like what I'm hearing. I do like what I'm hearing.
Okay. All right.
I do
Perfect.
like what I'm hearing. So that's one of the reasons I reached out to you for one.
Yeah, perfect, man. I mean, you sound like a super intelligent guy, man. So I can't wait to work with you. And I love working with people like you because I know once you get this stuff, you gonna run with it. I know it. So I'm really like I'm really really excited. And I don't say that with everybody, to be honest. But I hear the passion, I hear the excitement. So I know you're gonna come on board with us, and like I said, I'm gonna be with you, every step of the way, and making sure that that we working together, so you can be able to make that type of impact, which is also gonna free some time up for yourself once you start getting the people trained up and making helping other people in the world. So I'm gonna be there with you, and this is what we do. This is exactly what the program is about. And so you're gonna be able to make a lot of progress. So what I would say is this though: if we were working together for the past 6 months, and let's say each we've been getting you the speaking engagements, you've been getting the coaching clients and everything, and you've been making progress, and I said, Hugh, I want you to come back in the program this next month. We're gonna help level you up another month. What would you probably say? Yes, you'll come back another month, or would you say, I'm not sure?
I would say yes.
You would say yes, right? Because because we had a track record together, and you've already been winning, so you'll stay the next month. So I say that to say, you may not say it out loud, but you might have been thinking this, is that I don't have a track record. We don't have a track record together, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We don't have a track record together. And so what I would say is this. I'm gonna reintroduce myself. My name is Terrell Jones, and what I do, and this is what I do. Like this is all I do. And like I said, I worked with over 150 coaches and speakers last year in more than 25 countries. And I've noticed a couple things, and I pride myself on making sure everybody who comes into this program 10x is their investment. That's my goal within a program, is making sure if you're not making at least 10 times the amount of money being inside of this program, I either recommend that, like, we got to make some adjustments, what we got to do, or I might even recommend that, that this might not be the program for you, because I want everybody to get multiple the amount that they're making, that they're investing in this program. So
Right.
with that, so that's me, and that's what makes me sleep good at night, is knowing that I'm providing way more than I'm giving, because I believe in the law of reciprocity. So that's just me, and these are things that I always try my best to make it evident, because I don't ever want anybody to question, well, is this just something that I just read in a book, or is it theory? No, these are things that I'm literally doing. So that is so that's just me. That's just the company things that I'm doing. And if you can, and if it's something, and if you see yourself going well, this going well, right? Because the worst that could happen is, well, maybe you'll be out $200, right? That'll be the worst that could happen. But what I'll say is that you also get a 30-day money back guarantee. So the worst that can happen is, well, you'll learn something over the next 4 weeks, and if you don't make the progress that you're not happy with it, then you can cash in on the 30-day money back guarantee. But if this works, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start, and we haven't even talked about the prices that you're gonna charge for your coaching. You haven't even talked about what you're gonna charge for your speaking, but I guarantee it's gonna be more than $200 a month. So if this works, do you understand that the amount of not only just money you're gonna make, but the amount of the impact that you're gonna make? And we also talk about lifetime value of a client. So when somebody, even so, those 20 speaking engagements that you're gonna get, guess what? It's not like they're gonna hire you once, because you're gonna be getting these on a retainer basis, and then eventually you come out with a book, and you come out with, you tell them about your coaching program. You're gonna go to a speaking engagement, and the biggest mistake that speakers make is they go to a speaking engagement, and the only thing they do is speak. I train and teach everybody in my in this coaching and speaking program, is that when you go there and speak, you got to get that on camera, because if you don't capture it on camera, it never happened. Right? So you capture it on camera because that you're gonna put that on your social media, you're gonna put that on your Instagram, and then other people are gonna hire you because they saw that, right? You go there and speak. I can show you certain language patterns to use to have people come up to you afterwards and say, Hugh, I gotta join your coaching program. Right? You go there and eventually if you come out with a book or you come out with some other product or service, you go there and say, you know what? All right, this is what I charge for speaking, but you know what everything that I speak on, it comes from my book. So I need you to buy 50 books to go along with my speech. And oh yeah, and bring me back in because I need you to bring me back in at least once a quarter because they need to continually get the newest and latest information. You could literally double or triple your speaking fees just from doing that. So these are the things that we work on and that we teach on. And you know, so I'm just letting you know that you're definitely gonna multiply your investment. And you know, and if it's the best thing to do is just to start small and just, you know, sort of dip your toe in the water and say, you know what, let me test it out this first 30 days and see how it works. You know, do that if you have the means to. And what I would say, you know, try that and we'll be able to move forward from there. And what I'll do is if you at the end of 30 days, if you say, you know what, I want to continue rocking with the program, if you say I want to do it for the next 6 months, I'll still give you the $7.99. So that's, you know, that's just on me what I'll do. You know, you from, you know, we came from the same area, so you know, I'm not mad holding you down like that. So we can still do that. But yeah, so does that sound fair enough?
That sounds fair.
Okay. Okay. All right. So the process is, so what I'll do is I'll get some information from you, and then what we'll do is once we finish getting you signed up, we'll do we'll schedule our one-on-one call, and
Well, I
then
can't sign today. I
okay.
can't sign right now.
Okay, so what would
I
be
have to work it out.
got you. So when do you want to follow back up?
Let's see, today is Wednesday. How about next Wednesday?
Okay. All right. So you want to follow up next Wednesday? All right. So this is what we'll do. Actually, because the original investment for the program is $3.99, but this is what I'll do. I'll lock you in at the $1.99, and what we'll do is we'll follow up. If you can, if you can. I mean, I know you're giving yourself a little bit of cushion, but if you can figure it out before then, that's great. Because as you can tell, this is a highly um, touched based business, right? Or well, my program is highly touched, which means that I personally make sure that I'm looking at your stuff and I'm gonna be sending you DMs and stuff like that. That's that's good. That's a gift and that's a curse, right? The gift is you're literally gonna have me in your inbox helping you out and say, all right, you might want to look at the description. You might want to make sure that the audio is clear on here, or this whatever the case is, right? That's good, but it's a curse because that's not scalable. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't have 1,000 people in a program. So anyway, I say that to say that I'm talking to people all the time in regards to coming to the program, and it can get in at certain points in time. I don't let any more people into the program until I don't let the next cohort in until I can, you know, make sure that my business model adjusts and change to be able to accommodate everybody in the right fashion. So anyway, so I say all that to say if you can get back to me before next Wednesday, that's fine. You know, I'll lock it in as next Wednesday to follow up. But if you let me know something by Friday or whenever, that'll be even better. Sounds good.
I will do it for sure.
All right, my brother. And then you already have the website that I sent you earlier. So you know, if you need to revisit,
Yeah, and I tried to get it up online too on the computer to provide it, but
and
that's
then
fine.
you know what I'll do. This is what I'll do. I'll send you a different link. No, I'll send you a different link. And this link is I came up with a assessment. It's a coach and speaker assessment, and literally it's just free information on how to get started as a coach and speaker. And so I'll send you that link. So just sign up for that link. You just put your name and email in, and then it'll give you an assessment, and then it'll also show you some videos, and you can check that out. Meanwhile, all right, and then we'll talk either before next Wednesday, or if anything else, we'll talk next Wednesday. Sounds good.
I look forward to it.
All right, my brother. Great talking to you, Hugh, and we'll keep in touch.
Have a great day.
All right, same to you, man. Take care.
Thanks again.
Yeah, anytime.